Hi there Virgo, Virgo Rising, and of course all of you Virgo Moon people out there. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting February 17th. Almost said 24th because I was looking at the 24 when I'm fixing up some of the writing on here. Anyway, February 17th, 2020, and just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or of course you can always open up the down bar below and follow the links there. So what is going on when it comes to your astrology over the course of this coming week? Well, on Thursday we've actually got Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, knowledge, wisdom, good fortune, and abundance, in your 5th house of love, romance, your relationships with your kids, as well as creative expression, forming a gorgeous sextile aspect to Neptune, the planet of fantasy, dreams, creativity, spirituality, but also illusions, in your 7th house of partnerships, Pisces. That's the area that talks about all your closest one-on-one relationships, both romantic and platonic. Okay, so what is going on with that? Well, with Jupiter in a sextile to Neptune, there is a powerful expansion of a deeper connection opening up between you and somebody very close. Now, this could, of course, be in a love relationship or maybe with one of your kids. And with Neptune involved, this does have to do with expanding the way that we connect on a non-physical level. This is transcending things on the mind level. This is transcending things on the memory level. This is an opportunity for even maybe a spiritual awakening for a certain connection in and of itself. What I like about this aspect as well is that for those of you who are available, we are drawing in an opportunity to begin that adventure with somebody brand new. Possibly more than one. You know how Jupiter likes to get around. With Jupiter sextile to, Rambo's jumping up in his chair over there. With Jupiter sextile to Neptune, it's also very likely that some kind of major fantasy or dream that you have regarding a potential partnership or an existing partnership, or even something that you have as a goal for you and one of your kids, or a creative project you're working on, gets expanded and suddenly blows up into something much bigger than we ever thought it could have been, either due to an influx of new resources, new possibilities, or new connections to help make it happen. So pay attention on Thursday, even going all the way up through Saturday. It's, we're dealing with some relatively slow-moving planets. This energy is going to be with you for a good chunk of the week. Play with this energy. Have conversations with it. Don't ignore it. Don't pass it by. Remember, I'm not a fatalist astrologer. Free will says what you do with these energies will dictate what happens with these energies in your life stream. On Friday, we actually have Mars, the planet of action, passion, conviction, energy, as well as conflict, but in the name of breaking down walls and transcending obstacles, forming a lovely trine to Uranus, which is actually in your 9th house of higher education, government and legal proceedings, travel, as well as culture, your spirituality, as well as your connections abroad or online, I guess you could say, by modern sensibilities. And Mars, connecting to the planet of rebellion, revolution, updates, upgrades, progress, and change, is blowing up your social life in the best of ways possible. There may be some kind of breakthrough that allows you and maybe a friend, a business partner, a lover, or maybe a potential new partner, again, for those of you who are available, to embark on some kind of crazy new adventure. With Mars trine to Uranus, we are rewarding those brave enough to do something crazy, to let go of being normal, especially as it relates to some kind of major goal, whether it relates to either your career, your social life, or even your romantic life and your spiritual path. Of course, don't be reckless, don't do anything careless or negligent, but with Mars in the 5th house, it's all about also getting the support from other people. There's going to be assistance and a cavalry here as well, so be prepared for an exciting end of the week. So before we move on to the cards, I do want to let everyone know that I'm going to be coming out here very soon with a video about oversouls and the oversoul group. what that means for you, and how that actually expands and explains and goes into further detail about phenomena such as kindred spirits, soulmates, and twin flames, and family monads, almost said nomads, monads. And it's important, I think, that we start delving deeper into these topics because, well, as we get further into 2020, a lot of oversoul groups and populations are going to be on the move. And it's important to know what's going on, how we connect, and what is going on there. And to maybe also do some repair work when it comes to maybe some misinformation, as well as the commercialization and co-opting of the idea of soulmates and twin flames of the last 10 years. So stay tuned, that'll be coming out here probably within about 24 hours of this video getting published. You'll be able to find it on my main channel page by clicking on my avatar below or opening up the down bar and checking out the links in the description. So what's going on when it comes to your cards? Well, for your spiritual themes, we actually have the Six of Wands upright. This is a week full of breakthroughs and fast progress for you Virgo people. We have victory and, again, the energy of transcendence. The Six of Wands is a promotional energy. You are being elevated in your value, in your reception by other people, also in your responsibilities and what you're going to be doing when you are serving others. But also at the same time with the Six of Wands, understanding that we are hitting a space where we are no longer compatible maybe with certain likes or preoccupations or things from our past. In a lot of ways, the Six of Wands is a way to elevate us, to bring us into a new place of power. The Six of Wands is the card of victory. It's the conquering hero, and it's the parade of celebration for achievement and accomplishment. And this week, a lot of you are going to be finding that you are in a space where not only are you feeling so much more powerful and capable, but you are being brought to more compatible circles in the physical and in the non-physical. You are brought into the company of those energies and people and materials that resonate with what really work as a complement to your highest trajectories. So make sure that you're not going to slack it out, Virgo. On the influx, what's coming in and affecting all areas of your life, in a very weird polar way, we can't do black and white thinking with cards, we've got the Five of Pentacles upright. And so a lot of Virgo people, you're going to be noticing that there are voids opening up in all areas of your life. When we talk about voids with the Five of Pentacles, yes, there could be a sense or a feeling of loss. This could be voids opening up in certain pockets of your social life. Where'd they go? There could be voids opening up maybe even when it comes to certain opportunities, certain things we were entertaining. The Five of Pentacles is a card of lack, but we have to think of it as also a card of space. One of the big things you have to also understand is that with the Five of Pentacles, there's also a lesson about humility, knowing when to be honest with what you're looking for and what you need. The girl in the picture doesn't have to be out in the cold. It's just that in a lot of cases, when we get tied up in the shock, awe, and offense or fear or outrage of something that's going on, we don't necessarily think about doing something proactive while we go through it. And what's happening here is that there are voids opening up that also bring opportunities. I can already think of something about to happen around here. One of the guys living in this house, sharing this house, is about to move away within the next 2 weeks, possibly even sooner. So with the Five of Pentacles, we gotta get ready and make space for either somebody new or maybe decide to do something else with that space. And there could also, so it could be a benign void like that, or perhaps something new. But it's important to understand that you stay in the rhythm of things. You stay open, and you make sure that you allow yourself to stay humble as you go through this feeling, because it's not just a void, it's also potential space. When it comes to the outflux, what's going away, what's leaving your life right now, we have the King of Cups upright. A lot of you Virgo people, it's time to let go of the role of being the world's therapist. all right? It's time to release that for now. And with the King of Cups going away, I feel like a lot of you may be in a space where that might be hard to do, but it is about knowing where to set different kinds of boundaries and also understanding what is and is not a valid way to approach you and to be accessible. In a lot of cases, when I see the King of Cups in a I guess you could say as a need to go energy, I think of Linda in that show Lucifer. And in the first 2 seasons where the poor gal is just getting used in a lot of cases. Great character, but at the same time, she needs to learn to assert some boundaries. And she does, right? She eventually learns to do that, but she's no longer trying to be world therapist. And I think that this week, a lot of you are going to have a chance to call back some energy that you've been given away by learning to also be a little bit more reserved with the time you give. As we get down to the mundane, the bottom row here, well, for your material concerns, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. And something is coming back to you as an opportunity. I'm seeing something showing up that maybe we either left behind and it's followed us, or maybe it's something that disappeared, it wasn't the right time, it wasn't the right space, or maybe in a big way with the Six of Swords reversed, it was just something that we were too busy, we couldn't take on. This could actually be something quite golden for a lot of you, because with the Six of Swords in reverse, it may be coming back because now is the right time. Now is the right opportunity. In a lot of cases with the Six of Swords reversed, this could, yes, be an old job opportunity coming back, old money coming back, maybe a project revitalizing itself or coming back as an iteration of itself that is much improved to what you originally saw. Old collaborators. Entertain these ideas, but let's not forget, you don't have to be crystal, in that intention or cement everything right now. Just entertain it. Keep the conversation going and flowing, because there may be some opportunities here, even if they are coming from familiar spaces and faces. When it comes to the external, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the other people in your life, we have the Four of Pentacles upright. And this week, again, I feel like a lot of withdrawing is going on. And I'm wondering with the Four of Pentacles if this is you, Virgo, going maybe into a place where you need to hold space for yourself, doing a bit more work where it's like, look, you must be at least good friend level or higher to get access to my personal time, maybe even BFF status or higher to get access to my personal time. Or this may actually be something going on with the Four of Pentacles where you're just deciding to actually spend less time and space with people that are maybe prompting that expression or that reaction from you. Because I'm seeing with the Four of Pentacles, a lot of you are also noticing that people are pulling their energies back as well. People are not necessarily as interactive with a select chosen few, and this might actually be okay. If don't take it personally if people all do need to take this recharge space. Again, there's a huge social move going on around you. And with the Four of Pentacles, I also think that for a lot of you out there, if you're interested in maybe making those kinds of connections or having more active communication with friends and relatives this week, make sure that you understand that everyone is going through cocoon time right now. It's a big thing in the astrology, so it's okay to maybe skip this week or find a way to finesse it if you have to, okay? But not everyone's going to be open to it. I think this is going to be a recharge your batteries, we're all going to work on ourselves kind of week for a lot of people. For your relationships, when it comes to love and romance, we have the World card upright. Gorgeous card when it comes to love and romance, because with the World, we have the completion of one story or one book that we have been sort of writing with our partner, and we are beginning something completely new. The World card is all about an evolution, a 2.0, a 4.0, an 8.0, of some kind of development you've been working on in your love life. The World card can absolutely indicate a whole package opportunity coming your way, maybe something, again, leading back to those fantasy fulfillment energies of Neptune and Uranus playing out in Pisces and Taurus, or this could even be something going on with the World card where we are finally cementing a union that actually works for both of us. Maybe we've been kind of carrying on the wrong kind of relationship with the right person, or we've been carrying on the right kind of relationship with the right person in the wrong way or in the wrong space. Maybe there's something going on where it was right all along, but we've outgrown it, and now the new has a chance to take, to plant some roots with us. For those of you who are currently available, the World card upright is indicating yes. An ideal specimen of such an opportunity will also be showing up on your radar. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's called integrativemysticism.com.